Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. So in the last episode, I confessed a little bit of frustration with the income situation, but towards the end of the episode, at the very end of the episode in fact, I recognized that corruption was, as I suspected, one of the major issues for income. It has never been this big of an issue for me in a Total War campaign. Maybe I've just been lucky. I don't know. But what we can do is we can use our guys here, these priests. We only have room for one more, but I can recruit one in an area with particularly high corruption and help reduce corruption, which will give us a nice big income boost. The first thing I want to do is make sure that the provinces with the most corruption are the ones with the priests in them. So what we're going to have to do is take a look at each province. Here's the corruption modifier. So we're going to just look at the percentage of corruption versus the income. And just try and pick out the ones. Alright, so in Provence, there's a lot of corruption. We probably need to have someone there. What I might do, tell you what, let's just sort this by income level. Provence, West Neustria, and Septimania. Looks like Provence, West Neustria, and Frisia are going to be where we want our agents. So let's see if I can recruit. Alright, so there's no candidates there because you need to recruit agents in specific places. That's fine. Alright, this guy will provide a public order boost. So we're going to have... So Provence, West Neustria, and Frisia, I think we decided on. So West Neustria is here, with Rennes as the capital, and then Ghent. So Ghent and Rennes, that's where we want our guys. So we're going to go ahead and move that guy to Ghent. Actually, no, this guy's going to go to Ghent. And this guy's going to go to Rennes. It's going to take several turns to get there, but that's fine. We'll get him there. And then we'll turn on the corruption reducing abilities these guys have, and that will really help bring our income up a little bit. And enable us to do some upgrades that will bring our income up even higher. Very frustrating situation, but we're going to fix it. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this ship mill so we can have a nice percentage-based boost there. Let's end the turn. Trying to be optimistic about this campaign. The campaign is not going poorly. It's just proceeding at a snail's pace, which I don't like, not only as a player, but I'm sitting here thinking you guys are watching this, and those of you who are new to it might be able to learn some things not to do. Alright, the Muslim separatist faction was destroyed. Those of you who are watching it might be able to figure out some things that you don't want to do. But ultimately, that's not the purpose of the Let's Play. So... if I take this guy out of Santander... Okay, of course. Public order is just not good enough in this area.
At your command. Would that I were as swift as the angels.
That's unfortunate.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, so what I need to do is take Lugo and Santiago with these two armies. I need to do it sooner than later.
Hunger for battle. Any man who drops out is left behind. We hunger for battle.
Alright, we're going to end the turn again. We've made peace with the Caliphate of Cordoba. And we have our two priests traveling across the land to try and fix our income issues in the coming turns. Oh, wait.
Commander,
I've had this army here in Osnabrück for a long time. But they're not really doing anything.
faster, damn you all!
If I move you to Paderborn, what happens? Yeah, public order will survive. Alright, we're going to move you guys to Halberstadt.
We hunger for battle. March.
Alright. Let's combine some armies, shall we?
battle. Ready for orders.
Excellent. Alright, so this... We're going to disband you and get some additional income from that. Alright, and this guy needs to come down to Provence. So he's on his way. Actually, I'll just have him, if he's coming that way, we'll just bring him to Marseille next turn. Nordebert, our governor. Additional taxes, sure, and lower construction costs, definitely. So these guys, all right, so we have, I don't know if that's our guy that's actually going to Ghent or not.
We hunger for battle.
All right.
Hourly patrols.
Thank God. Okay, that army is good enough. Oh, interesting. We can upgrade the farm here to produce some additional food. I'll go ahead and do that. Actually, wait. No, I won't, because that's not helping me with... It is helping me with income, but not that much. I might be able to spend that money better elsewhere. I'm going to go ahead and research this as well, because this is going to give us a wealth boost. Now, we've got 4,000.
Yes.
Yeah, we have this fleet as well in Bordeaux that we really don't need right now. I'm going to go ahead and disband it, because our income is just going to be so much better.
Ready for orders.
So what this is reminding me of is that right now, at least, it's kind of like a levy system, like in a Crusader Kings title. Seriously, I mean, it's what it's a lot alike, because you have... It's what it's a lot like, rather, because you have units that you have to kind of raise and disband, which that's not ideal. In Total War, you're supposed to be able to keep your units, so I'm entirely open to the idea that there's still something I'm doing wrong. But for now, we just got our income back up to 3,000, which is good. Now, let's see. This guy. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and move this guy here, deploy him. Let's see what happens here. We had a guy coming down to Marseille. Okay. And then we have one more guy somewhere. Let's see if we can find him. Hang on. Why can't I select you? Oh, you already selected. All right. Oh, yes. So this army, I'm going to go ahead and use to start taking territory down here. It's not the smartest thing in the world, but I'm ready for this income issue to no longer be an issue. So we'll... Now let me go through my settlements here and see what I can do to improve. Okay, I'm going to upgrade that. That's going to be a nice wealth boost. Notice right now it's going to give us 525, whereas before it's only giving us 350 each turn, and I have the ability... I will need to build something here. I'll have to build a hospice in the next turn in Wilsey. Ragenfried, our governor. Additional unit experience and campaign movement range. Again, with the governor's skill tree, I'm just trying to build it out to where he can eventually get down to the bottom and have some of the top abilities, which just help immensely. Alright, our income is above 3,000, thanks to some of the disbanding we did.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. How can I serve? At your command.
Where is our... Did we... I have a feeling we lost... Yeah. Our other priest died. At some point he died, and I just didn't notice. So, let's see. Additional cunning. Sure. Alright, so now we need to give him abilities. So his abilities don't help with the... he has an unfortunate parentage. That's sad. Alright, so we'll give you additional cunning and additional authority. His cunning is so low... Oh, that's annoying. His cunning is so low that he... Even if I gave him an additional point, it still takes a bit to build back up.
Ready for orders. Commander. Would that I were as swift as the angels.
So there's a medium-sized army in Lugo, but I think this army should be able to go ahead and take it, and that'll help with public order in this area. Oh yes, I was going to build out in Wilsey a hospice that will help with sanitation across the entire province. This army looks ready to take Dresden.
None will escape.
Or not.
You will march till your feet bleed.
Or we're not going to do that, because there's 2 full armies there. But that's good to know. Alright, Anselm. Our governor. It's nice to have an income this high, but we've had to sacrifice troops in order to make it happen. Which is, again, not something you typically do in a Total War campaign. Okay. So these rebels...
We take this settlement.
I'll tell you what. We'll fight this one on the battlefield. Haven't had many battles the last couple of episodes, and this should be good. Should be a good, solid victory. Battle of Lugo, 822 AD. Wait. Wait. Yay, it's dry. Okay. So similar city map to the kind we fought in the past.
Their settlement is almost a ruin.
Good. That'll make their morale exceptionally low. Let's see what that... Yeah. Oh, yeah. These guys don't stand much of a chance. So we've got a couple of artillery here. These are small onagers, not as big as the ones we normally fight with. But we're going to do our normal thing where we hang out here. We'll be kind of condensed. And our hope, of course, is that they'll come out to fight us out here rather than us having to storm the city, which has worked the past couple of times we've done it. Skirmishers will be out in front like so. Perfect. And then we'll have some cavalry. Where would the cavalry be? We're going to have the general just in a single file line back there. Not because he's good in single file, but just because I'm lazy. And I don't want to move the rest of the units. Alright, so we're going to have the cavalry to kind of surprise from this direction. Alright, so they're hiding right there. There we go. So they're both hidden there, and they'll be able to charge out from the back and hit anything that comes that way. So...
Stop now! We should thank the Lord, men, for the opportunity that lies before us.
let's see what we've got. Alright, we're going to fire on these guys first. Let's watch. Couple of direct hits there. Very good.
The enemy draws near.
I know.
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
I really love when this game says that. Tidal battle turns in our favor, as if it wasn't already. Alright, we're going to try and hit their general now, like we usually do. Another couple of direct hits. Oh, and some stuff's on fire. Alright, their general has stopped moving. Big mistake. Their general is among this group here on the hill, as you can see.
Choose your ground carefully. You only die once.
Wow. They're just standing here and taking it.
No one stop.
Alright, the archers...
By your command. Yes, Commander. Fire on the enemy.
Still trying to take out the general. Took out 3 more horses there. Pretty good. Alright. Oh, wow. Those guys just got torn up by archers. These guys might have the same thing happen to them.
Beware. Our hidden units have been revealed. They are trying to take out our general.
Hidden units have been revealed. That's fine. I'm just going to run in and take care of that problem. Artillery is still focusing on trying to take out their general in the back. Because they're normal-size onagers, I don't have the option of explosive ammunition, unfortunately.
For glory!
Yeah, didn't expect me to change direction, did you? Opportunist cavalry was trying to swing in from the side while I was charging on these skirmishers here. And it didn't go too well for him. Speaking of skirmishers, let's use ours.
The enemy general
Okay, good.
is dead.
We got the general, which means this should be over relatively quickly. Alright, you stop firing. We're going to go ahead and make this a full-fledged battle. We're going to have our skirmishers attack their general. We have all of our men converging on this spot.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Alright, so one of our cavalry is... As usual, our cavalry were a little bit sacrificial there. It's not necessarily the intention every time, but it's how it works out. But this is the result. Is this overwhelming victory. I've got my general now charging in because it looks like they still have some cavalry, or not cavalry, they have some artillery in the city. And that might be their last standing unit. He's still in a solid line, which is kind of cool. Don't see that very often in Total War, just the single file line. What are you doing? Alright, now they're condensing a bit. There we go. There we are. There we are. Lost 83 men. They lost 4 and 17. The desire for safety stands against every great and noble enterprise. Tacitus.
We hunger for battle. At your command. We hunger for battle.
Alright, let's go ahead and repair the city.
Ready
And then the very next turn, this should help public order climb a lot faster in this area. And actually, yeah, we can go ahead and build something in Oviedo right now to help with public order. But what will it be? Ah, so there is a building. Okay, here it is. This is how we're going to reduce our corruption. There's a building called the Gallery that helps reduce corruption in adjacent provinces. I need to start building those immediately. So our royal court-based provinces need to build galleries. Can I potentially build one in... Nope. It needs to be a court, royal court, or a palace. Interesting. Alright, so in the next turn, I'm going to try and convert... Well, in one of the next turns, I'm going to try and convert Ghent to a royal court. And we'll be able to build a gallery. And that will hopefully help with corruption up there. Well, that explains it. At least in part. Alright, let's improve taxes a little bit. Oh, wait, no, that's a general, not a governor. So, campaign movement range and battle movement speed. That'll help you. I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here since we finished that battle. We're going to move in and take Santiago and continue to address the corruption problem in the next couple of episodes because I've been just shrieking, I feel like, over the past 4 or 5 episodes. Not just complaining, but I'm very, very annoyed at the low income situation, and mainly due to corruption. It turns out there's a building that will help reduce it a good bit, so hopefully that will give us a good bit of our income back and really help us start expanding our armies and expanding our ability to just do damage. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes of Crown of Charlemagne every day at noon Eastern Standard Time. That's GMT -5 for those of you on Greenwich Mean Time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.